Hello, everybody. My name is Brooke Sally, and I'm the business leader of Excite Party Sales. We are excited all the time. I am here today. It is Sharing Saturday. It is all about the Tupperware opportunity, and I am so excited. So, who am I? So, I'm a business leader. I'm a registered nurse. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I have 3 kiddos. So, if you're one that's like me, that say you're busy all the time, I relate to that because having 3 kids, 13 to 3, um, you're just busy. I am the proud business leader of Excite Party Sales. I've been a business leader the last 3 years. And before I was a business leader, I was one of the top recruiters in my past company. So it's something that I've always been passionate about. And I'm really here to tell you more and to really grow your opportunity more. So let me tell you a little bit about the start of my career in Tupperware. When I started almost close to 10 years ago, I remember going to my first Tupperware rally. Do you guys remember when it was in person? So I remember going. I remember thinking that lady was excited about Tupperware, and she came up to me and said, "Brooke, do you want to make more money?" I mean, heck yeah. Tell me how. At this point, I was working a part-time job in a nursing home on the weekends just to make a little extra cash just to play with. And so that was 12 hours. It was terrible hours. And so I was like, yeah, tell me more. And she said, I need you to go find 3 friends. I said, to join you. And I was like, okay. Didn't have a clue what to do. It was just basically getting out of my comfort zone and going and doing it. So what did I do? I was naive. And I just went out there and started asking people to join my team. And I did it, guys. Within a week, I had found the 3. So I called her. I was like, yay. She's like, congratulations. So that was the start of how I started recruiting. It wasn't that somebody held me by the hand and said, okay, go say this to this person. They just basically said, hey, go out and find 3. And so I did that. So my question to you is, are you coachable? So many times in our business, you will have your business leader tell you great ideas. Are you taking it to heart? And guys, I'll be the first one to admit I'm not always coachable. Sometimes I think my way is the best way, and it's not always the best way. So I can sit here and tell you there are people inside my company I learned from that are these high partiers. Like, I was a good partier, but these people that sell $12,000, that wasn't me. I was the recruiter of my team. So remember, are you coachable? Are you taking the tips and applying them to your business? Now, guys, we're giving you some amazing tips all week. I hope you've grown. Today, it's all about offering that opportunity. So we first have to start off with what in the world is recruiting. So I looked it up in the Webster's dictionary because I think that's a great way to start, right? Is to really understand what it is. So the Webster, and I love this definition. When I read it, I said, oh my stars, like, why have I not told my team this? It is the process of actively, guys, underline actively, seeking out and finding candidates to do a specific job. A specific job. So are you actively? So my question to you is, are you actively? Actively means like right now. It means 30 minutes from now. It means tomorrow. Are you actively finding people to join your team? So that is my question to you guys, because I know that is such a crazy thing. Like, are you actively? And that's what I did is when I came to the business and she said, find your 3, I actively sought them until I found my 3 every month. I never went a month without having my 3 because my business leader had told me you have to re-promote yourself every month. So that was my goal. I hate that I stopped there so much. I should have went further. I didn't push myself. I stayed in that comfort zone of finding the 3. So that's my question. So what does $1 million team look like? So I know you're thinking, oh my stars, Brooke, I have 2 people on my team. I can't look at what $1 million team is. Guys, $1 million team is 200 team members. So if you're working for that, that's your goal, guys. But guys, look, you can have a team of 50. You can have a team of 1. It all starts today. Today is day 1 for you. So remember that. If you want the $1 million team, that's the eye on the prize. If you want a $500,000 team, 100 team members. And guys, I know that you're sitting here thinking, there's no way. And I'll tell you a story. I remember back when I was a baby director, I let my minimums be my maximums. Guys, I remember like not pushing myself, just like I told you, I was finding my 3 and I was done. I really worked on, and I remember that lady telling me that, and it hit me in the gut, y'all, because that's exactly what I was doing. I was getting my 500, I was recruiting my 3, and that was it. I was stopping. And so I really changed my mentality that year. I was coachable on that. And I didn't grow it. Our team grew over 100 team members in less than a year. We had 50 team members about at that time. And so we grew to 150 and it just kept growing, guys. And it's not because I did it all. It's because I was leading by example and my team was following me. So I want to encourage you on that. So we're talking about what the $1 million team looks like as far as team members. What does it look like with a paycheck? How would an extra $7,000, how would that affect your life? So a $1 million team, just a generic quote, and guys, it can go up, it can go down, depending on your personal sales. It could look like $7,000 a month. How could $7,000 a month help you in your business or in your daily life? So I think, oh my stars, that could pay for my mortgage, that could pay for my car payment, that would pay for my travel ball for my kids, that would help me give to my church and my community. That would buy a new wardrobe. That's vacation. Oh my stars, I can go on that Disney cruise that I've always wanted to go on. So that's what it looks like, guys, is around $7,000 a month, 200 team members. So I want to encourage you, whether you have one or whether you have 100, start today. Today is day one on changing your business. We've had some wonderful training this week. I hope you have taken some amazing notes because, guys, I've gotten inspired about the party and about just so much. And so I want to encourage you to take notes, work on your homework, because I promise you the ones that are really building their business. So my question is, are you actively recruiting? Actually, my question is, why not? Why are you not actively recruiting? So I'll tell you some of the most, some of the excuses. And remember, there are no excuses, only choices. I hear excuses all the time, and I'm one of these. If you want to build a $1 million team, let's do it. Number one, people say they're afraid of rejection. Guys, I feel you. I don't like rejection just like you don't. But that's the number one reason. The number two is I don't want to bother my friends. So think about it this way. Had the person who was my personal friend bothered me or haven't bothered me, it would have never changed my life back many years ago. So just remember, it's not bothering. You don't want to discriminate. Somebody on your friends list today, in your scroll, in your close life, needs this opportunity. You don't want to discriminate no matter if they have money, they're wealthy or poor, what their nationality is, whether they're a stay-at-home mom or a retired mom, whether a dad. Do not discriminate on offering the opportunity to everyone. Okay, guys? And remember, and let me just tell you this. So we just heard, about pushing your limits and being scared, but I want to share this with you.
Comfort zone, that's where you will fail. You will fail in your comfort zone. Success is not a comfortable procedure. It is a very uncomfortable thing to attempt. So you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable if you ever want to be successful. Start putting some pressure on. Put some pressure on yourself.
Oh, my stars. I love that. I love Steve Harvey and how he really knows how to relate to us. And that's the truth, guys. If you're comfortable, you're not growing. The feeling I want you to feel is that little nervousness in your stomach, because that's when you're pushing your boundaries and you're getting out of your way. You're getting out of your way. You're not worrying about how you feel. You're building your business. So remember, you can do this, guys. And if you're in your comfort zone, or if your comfort zone includes not offering the opportunity, reevaluate why, or why you're in this class to grow, because this class is all about getting out of that comfort zone and growing your business. So my next question is, what is holding you back? Okay, guys, and I'm fixing to start with the meat and potatoes. Where do we find recruits? Okay, you've heard some amazing training this week about the party. The number one place you're going to find new recruits is at the party. Okay, if you don't have a full date book, it is the key to growing your business. So if you didn't do your homework and you book parties this week, I want you to go back and do that homework, because that is going to help you. And having a consistent, guys, like actively, that's another important word. If you do not have a consistent party business, keep working on your parties. Because the thing is, there's going to come a point that all your friends you've offered the opportunity to, they've either joined or not, you need a bigger audience. So the next thing is, are you talking to people inside the party? Okay, y'all, it's not just about doing a party and making posts. It's about having connected conversations with your customers and the people inside your parties. Okay, if somebody comments, shoot them an inbox. That opens the line of communication, and you'll hear about why that's important just a little bit later. Are you utilizing the Google survey inside the party? Guys, this is like our Tupper Bible, what we use, because it is so important, guys. This captures information to people that you otherwise wouldn't have got the information. I think about the shy people that don't want to post that they might be interested in the opportunity, but in the survey, that's, only we're seeing, they might say they want more information or not now, maybe later. This is such important information, guys. We use it inside of every party. And it's so important. We do, this is our grand prize drawing is doing that. Are you constantly, and let me get back to the Google survey. I hope you guys are utilizing a seed book. I've had a seed book since I joined. And what is a seed book? It is keeping information from all my customers. For example, in the Google survey, this is where I put the majority of it. I will have a place that says booking parties, a place that's recruiting, a place that has wish list, or, needing a product. With my recruiting, I put down. So for example, 2016, I was utilizing the Google survey and somebody selected not now, maybe later. So January 2016, I write Susie Jones, said not now, maybe later. So that way I know I can go back next month or the next month or the following month and follow up with her. Maybe it's somebody that said, hey, give me the information and they didn't sign up. Putting that down, guys. That way I can tell you, I have had somebody that asked me about the opportunity back when I first started. And back then we had say yes offers. Now we have the first order reward and the different kit options. And so every month I would send her that. And most of the time I got ghosted. Remember, guys, write this down. Ghosting is not a no. That's not a no, y'all. A no is a no or a not right now. But ghosting is not a no. And so I remember 13 months later, she joined my team. But had I said, oh, she ghosted me, I'm not going to message her, I wouldn't have had a team member who ended up being a manager after that, guys. So remember, it's not always the right time for people, but just keep being persistent. The next thing is, are you constantly growing your VIP group? Y'all, that's so important. Grow that VIP group, girls. And guys, I'm telling you, that is your customer base. That is your community of friends and followers. And I have people all the time say, you have thousands in your group and I have like 100. How do you grow your VIP group? Y'all know those people who send you random friend requests? Yeah, we all know those people, right? The first thing I do is I invite them to my VIP group. What about your people inside your party? That Google survey reroutes them. My Linktree reroutes them. My TikTok, my Instagram, and all reroutes them back to my VIP group. What about, are you people who ask you about Tupperware? You always say, are you in my VIP group? You need to be in there so you don't miss all the deals. So, and also, there's never a week I go by that I don't invite people. I'll go click the last 10 friend requests and add them or just invite them, because you want to constantly be growing. Because if you don't grow, your customer base is going to be the same folks. They're going to have all the Tupperware. They're going to have all joined you. So keep growing, guys. Excuse me. So where do I find recruits? Still talking about this. Are you sharing on your personal pages and stories? Now, guys, this does not mean that you are sharing a generic flyer saying join me, because that is the thing that drives me absolutely bonkers, is when I see a team member that is really wanting to build their business, but all they do is post the Tina Blair Logan's picture and says join me. Let me tell you guys, I've been in Tupperware a long time as a top recruiter. How many people have joined my team from doing that? Yes, y'all, 0 people have joined my team from that. It's not about sharing a recruiting flyer. Yes, you want to give them that information after you've baited them. It's about sharing what Tupperware has done for you. Now, guys, there is a lot of ways that you can share. It could be Tupperware paid for my car payment this month. Maybe it paid my vacation. Thank you, Tupperware, for helping. Maybe it's you're sitting by the pool with your laptop and you're watching your kids and you're getting to work at home. Sharing those experiences is how you bring people into this business. And I want to tell you an analogy. So I've always looked at this and I talk to my team about it all the time. Beachbody is something that I think is a relatable post. So with Beachbody, they don't recruit people by saying, hey, this is our kit, join us. This is what you get for signing up this month. They don't do that. What they do is a before and after picture. The before picture is them before Beachbody. Maybe they're a little overweight. Maybe they need to lose a little bit. I don't know. Then the new picture was after Beachbody. Maybe they're fit and toned and they look great. So answer me this. when you're looking at that and you're thinking, oh, I want my body to look like that. That's relating to me. And so I'm wanting to join because I want to do that too. So think about our business. We can't just go post a French Mart and say, hey, join us. This is like a great product. You need these products. I mean, yes, you can do that, but I don't think you're going to have a lot of results with that. You really want to be relatable. And so I think about our business and how we can relate. It's what Tupperware has done for us. My biggest recruiting days is when I'm on a Tupper trip, when I've earned a card. Speaking of cars, I'm going to get to pick up a new free car this week, and I'm so excited. And you better believe I'm going to have that phone in my hand because, guys, that is what people are looking for. They're looking to make money at home. So I want to encourage you, share it. And look, your story is not going to be like mine. I've had many people come up to me and say, Brooke, my success is not near like, that's okay. The little things, your groceries and your grocery cart. Thank you, Tupperware. And I know for me, I'm in the South and it's taboo to talk about money. And I'm not saying, hey, say my check was this amount. I'm saying you're sharing what Tupperware did for you. Okay, guys? I just think that's such a blessing. Remember, you've got to be bold, guys, and be relatable. Millions of people are looking for an income that they're able to work for at home. And we provide that. If you're not tapping into this, you're missing the mark, guys. And remember to be on your feet. It's not about talking the talk. It's about walking it too. When you're at the grocery store, do you have your Tupperware books? I always have them where they're hanging out of my purse so they can ask me about it. Guys, that grouchy grocery store checker, are you offering her the opportunity? Maybe she hates her job. We got a great job. It's a lot of fun. So make sure you're talking to these people when you're out, guys. It's not just about talking, And I want to tell you, so many times people will come to me and just say, I'm scared. I'm shy. I can't talk to people. I can't change who I am. Let me tell you about Brooke Sally. Brooke Sally was the shyest person you'll ever meet. My husband thought I was a snob because I was so shy and I kept to myself. I still have a hard time with that. I'm an introvert. I'm one of those on Sunday morning guys at church. They go around for fellowship time and I'm sitting there because that's not me. It's really hard. And I remember the first time my business leader came up to me and said, you're going to speak. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, I don't speak. I did public speaking online because I don't talk in front of people. And she said, you can do it. Guys, that knot in my stomach is what pushed my comfort zone. And I also think about when I was 22 years old, I went and opened a different business, one that you go write a business plan for, that you take out a large sum of money and work. And I think about if I had been scared to work my business, I would have lost thousands of dollars. And yes, we don't have thousands of dollars invested, but are you scared? Because people who are getting out and working, I think about, the basketball player, Michael Jordan. He got up hours before he worked hard. He was told that he wasn't good enough. He didn't make his high school basketball team, but yet he was one of the best. I think about Oprah Winfrey getting fired, and here she is, one of the best. I think about J.K. Rowling's in her Harry Potter books, how many times she was rejected. I think it was 17 or 18 times. Guys, that's going to happen to us, but that is pushing our limit and building our business, guys. So I want to encourage you, whether you're shy, whether you're just scared of rejection, get out there and push your boundaries. But I want to show you something I think you'll like.
Your comfort zone, that's where you will fail. You will fail in your comfort zone. Success is not a comfortable procedure. It is a very uncomfortable thing to attempt. So you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable if you ever want to be successful. Start putting some pressure on. Put some pressure on yourself.
Oh, my stars. I played the wrong one. Let me redo this, guys. I showed you that. You needed to hear it again. That's the reason why we played it. Hold on one second.
Drive your car looking in the rearview mirror. You can't. If you keep looking in the rearview mirror, you're going to keep crashing your car. There's a reason why the rearview mirror is this big and the windshield is this big. That's a reason for it. Because all the rearview mirror does is allows you to see what you've passed and to prevent what you've passed from coming up on you again. That's all the rearview mirror is for. The windshield is your future. It's where you're going.
That was what I meant for you to hear that time. Guys, are you looking in the rearview mirror? the rearview mirror of your business where you haven't been able to recruit, or maybe you recruited somebody, never did anything. I hear this a lot. I recruited 2 people and they never did anything, so I just don't think I'm good at it. Or maybe it's, I'm scared. I'm scared of rejection. I've been in my business in the past. I've been scared of, people being rude or be bothering them. Guys, that's the rearview mirror. Quit looking at it. Quit looking at what happened in your business a year ago, a week ago, a day ago. Look at what's ahead of you. Do you want the $1 million team? Because you can have it, my friend. I think that's one of the biggest things that helped me in my business is knowing when I saw those big people on the stage, I could have that too. And you heard this week, it starts with the party. It starts with your mindset. Guys, it does. And you can grow your business. And I'm going to give you some tools to help you this week. So I've told you where to find them. The next thing is something that we do inside of my team is the Facebook, the green dot game. We do the green dot game a lot. And I know you're thinking, oh, Brooke, this sounds really silly. So how many parties have you had over the years? I've had hundreds of parties. Oh, my stars. A lot of those parties, I had a lot of connected conversations. So when you go to your active list on Messenger and you see, who in the world is Lisa Smith? I don't remember Lisa Smith. And you click on her name and you say, oh, she attended a party back in 2016 and she asked me about the Fridge Mart. Or maybe you click on somebody, maybe a Susie Jones that you didn't know, and you click on her name and she asked you about the opportunity and you didn't follow up or write it in your seed book. It's a great way to go back. It's a great way to date parties too, but it's also a great way to talk about the opportunity. So guys, I want to encourage you because it's going to help you think of people outside your friends list. It helps me think outside the box. So I want you to do that. But the next thing is I want you to do recruit interviews. Now guys, a recruit interview is not going and say, hey, I would like to interview you to join Tupperware. Please don't do that, guys, because they're going to look at you like you're nuts. A recruit interview is somebody you talked about talked about the opportunity. And it can start off with, hey, oh my stars, you have small kids. I do too. Oh my gosh, Tupperware has been wonderful to help me, be able to stay at home with them. So that's a recruit interview. And you see it says daily, because remember, we're actively. It's not something that you're just going to do today because today is Sharing Saturday. This is an active thing that you do. Spend 10 minutes a day, guys. 10 minutes a day, guys. So I want you to fill out this form. And you can see on the right, it says list of two new team members. Next week, when you come back, you're going to say, oh, my stars, Brooke, I got my 1. Guys, it starts with 1. And then tomorrow it's 2. Guys, it starts with 1. And I don't want you to stop doing these recruit interviews until you find your 1, guys. And then we're going to repeat this. It's simple. Recruiting isn't just simple. It isn't just this crazy formula that you can't figure out. It's just asking. I can't tell you guys that enough. So I want to give you my top recruiting tips. If you want to know what number 1 is, I think about young me in the Tupperware business, how I got those first 3. It wasn't from some crazy, she didn't coach me and say this, post this. It was asking people, talking to people, having connected conversations. Number 2, be relatable in your content on social media. Guys, post things that people relate to. Don't post generic flyers. Number 3, keep that seed book, guys. It is your Bible, and the fortune is in the follow-up. If you have a seed book and you never follow up, then that's on you, my friends. That's on you. Tell what Tupperware has done for you, guys. Tell it. That is how you get people in, and start now. And I want to tell you guys a story. Back several years ago, my cousin, who lives about 1.5 miles from me at the time, joined Tupperware, but not on my team. No, she didn't join my team. And I was frustrated. I was very upset. Like, why would she do that? Why would she join somebody that's my competition? So I asked her, because I am bold sometimes. And her answer was, you didn't ask me. So you see, number 1, it plays into effect into your business. Don't be frustrated. Somebody joined another team because you didn't ask them. That is your job, guys, is asking. And remember, start today. Actively means right now. As soon as we get off, I hope you're working your homework. Maybe you're busy today. That's okay. Get on your text message. I love doing voice text because when I'm going to the grocery store, when I'm going to my kid's ball game, I can say, hey, girl, it's been so long to see you. I saw that I was scrolling Facebook and saw that you were looking for a way to make money. Can I tell you more about what Tupperware's done for me? Y'all, that's easy. It takes me 2 seconds. You don't have to spend hours a day working on getting people to join you. It's the minutes that you have free. Maybe you're going to carpool. I do that all the time. Maybe you're fixing to go relax and you're on the swing, just sitting here thinking about things. Voice text, guys. You can start now. And this has been my favorite quote inside my Tupperware business. And I have said this from day one. Some will, guys. Some are going to join your team. And that's wonderful. Some won't. And that's okay, guys. That's their choice. Their loss, right? So what? I know you're thinking, Brooke, oh my gosh, you said so what? Yes, so what means don't dwindle on it. Don't sit here and think about, well, so-and-so told me no, or so-and-so didn't respond. I'm so upset about that. I'm not going to do it again. Guys, no successful person said, I'm going to quit because I got to know. I think about Elon Musk. How many times did he fail before he became like one of the world's largest billionaires? Guys, the same is true for you. You can earn it as well. I hope I've helped you in your business, and I hope you're going to find the one. I can't wait to see you coming back next week and saying, I found my one, because we are going to celebrate you guys. We are going to celebrate you. 21 days to be a habit. Remember all the things you're learning. It's not just working at the days that you're here in the training. It's working every day. Consistency, my friends. I hope you guys have a fantastic Saturday, and we will see you guys later.